What's up, Leo? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot, here to look at your weekly ahead starting October 20th, 2025. Leo, my lions, I hope all is well. Welcome any new subscribers to my channel. I appreciate you. The deck I am using will be listed in the description box. Not reading any reversals intentionally. Just going to cleanse and shuffle the energies up from doing Cancer's reading, messages for the week, and we're about to see what is in store for Leo. Okay, give me all the messages for Leo. What can I tell Leo? What's in store for Leo? What can Leo expect this week? All the messages for Leo. All right. Oh my God, my neighbors. It's like, why? All right, let's cut this deck here, Leo, and hopefully I can get through this reading. The neighbor decides they want to go out and play the music all loud in their cars and shit. King of Swords here. It's not often that they do that, but it's like I'm trying to do something here. It's the most inconvenient time. Leo, we're going to start off with the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is always about doing some sort of major action or decision. So whatever that energy may be for you, it may be done calculating, with calculations, I should say, or it could be something that's done that is necessary, and how other people see it may be, you know, to them, viewed by them as cold and, cold-hearted, but only you will understand what needs to be done. All right. So there's something major that you're about to do. Okay. And I feel that whenever the king shows up here, it's something that's necessary, something that is very necessary for you to take care of. Following the king, now we have the Knight of Swords. Again, see, people, like I said, the knight is facing in the back. Know whether or not you're going to move forward involving that king's decisions or action and process something that's related to your past. It doesn't really matter. Oftentimes get that with the Knight of Swords, that you're, making some sort of decision and taking charge of a situation, moving forward without having to get tripped up by your own emotions, using your analytical mind. Following the Knight of Swords here, now we have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is having to deal with minor internal or external conflicting energies. And, whenever the Five of Swords, the Eight of Swords, especially the Nine of Swords shows up here, I always feel that, in terms of a decision, that you may be, even though you got the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords here, still feel like you're being pulled in, having to make some sort of decisions, okay? And it might be on a personal level for you, Leo, but I feel that you'll figure it out. You definitely will figure it out, because the fives are usually minor energy. On the external end, it's just, you got to be careful and not allow people, we got two people here, to mess with your headspace, play mind games with you. And then also these may not be the same two people, but there may be people around you that are envious of something that you either have or something that you possess. All right, following the Five of Swords, now we have the Suspended Man, which is the Hangman. Neutral energy here, not to worry. And, the Hangman shows up here just to remind you of the decisions or the actions that, you need to take your time with. They may be something serious, but you still have to process it and take your time, Leo. Don't rush through anything too fast so that you don't end up having to deal with any types of regret. So it's like, giving you that time, air suspension, hanging, on the fence, that kind of energy. Now we have the Major Arcana of the World card, ASTRAL SCION. And the World card just represents there's a chapter ending for you, Leo, in some area. A new chapter is about to begin. The embryo here on this card always gives me that there could be, even though it's not one of the pregnancy cards here, but the embryo is clearly here on this card. Someone could be finding out that they're pregnant, okay? And this is new pregnancy. I won't say that someone is giving birth, because I always say that when pregnancy cards show up with the swords, it could mean that someone could be delivering under cesarean section. But I feel that, wait a minute. Okay. Oh, okay. So, oh, all right. Somebody could, even though the embryo here could indicate pregnancy, someone could also be going through a abortion. Wow. Okay. So let's stay positive here. But anyway, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm feeling. And again, it may not be the Leo that I'm reading for, but it may be somebody that you know. All right, somebody is planning an abortion to abort. Anyway, so the world card still would represent some sort of positive energy in terms of opportunities that could be coming to you, Leo. They could be expected or unexpected, and it also represents all relationships. Following the Astral SCION, now we have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, victory and success that you can attach to anything that's going on for you. Some of my lines that I'm reading for could be seeking some sort of fun and excitement or adventure. And then also to gaining some sort of insight or clarity on any given situation, could be involving a person or an event. Following the Ace of Swords, now we have the Ace of Pentacles. Two aces in the reading is very auspicious energy, meaning that it's positive. Here in this instance, we had a big money card, the Ace of Pentacles, because it would represent abundance, indefinite, amount of money that could be earned or potentially made. This could be investing, savings, still could be a job offer, contract offer, right? Anything related to businesses could be seen as your money turning around, Leo, and becoming better, okay? Or it's about to. Following the Ace of Pentacles here, we have the Three of Swords. Okay, so the Three of Swords, yeah. Sadness, disappointment, grief, heartache. Those are the typical meanings. Third party in play when it comes to romance, pet loss, pet gets away, family is left grieving. Just because this Three of Swords is here for you, Leo, doesn't necessarily mean that every lion that I'm reading for is going to experience this. Keep in mind that it will come across that one, Leo or two that sees the video, they'll know exactly why the money is here now. I mean, the Three of Swords is here. Whenever the Pentacles show up here, I said there could be a separation of employment, someone retiring. The Three of Swords would then represent that person having to leave one job to go to another, but then leaving whatever associations they have formed with the past, employer or employment. Okay. So keep in mind retirement. And that's just something I come up with. Whenever Three of Swords shows up with Pentacles, I feel that someone is either separating from some sort of work situation, and it could be in the form of retirement or leaving one job to go to the other. I am going to throw a clarifier on this Three of Swords, but it also mirrors over there to that world card there with the embryo. Again, someone could be planning an abortion. I'm sorry, that's what I get. And then the Three of Swords will represent their feelings and having to terminate. But other people are involved. Okay, so maybe it was like, maybe it's all connected to the decisions here. Having to make a major decision about aborting. And then other people being involved would be the Three of Swords, you, or the person, if it's not you, someone that you know. Because maybe the conflict is the person doesn't want. Maybe the conflict is the person doesn't know. Or the conflict could be that the person doesn't want them to abort. It could be either way. But anyway, let's see. And so an additional card here, what we get, the Sun. Yeah, this is my health card. Okay, so, the health card here is not red. The Sun is not red. Normally, if it just showed up here by itself, it's here to clarify this Three of Swords. So it's, saying to you, Leo, this is the health card. And then think about all the things that are so positive about this Sun being on the Three of Swords. Happiness is struck. Okay. Joy is struck. Success may be struck. Okay. And I always talk about feeling childlike. Okay. We're talking about possible potential abortion here. So I feel that someone is about to go to the hospital or go to some sort of clinic and abort or terminate a pregnancy. All right, I'll leave it at that. That's just me. All right, on top of the World card, now we have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, so it's about that romance. Okay, the decision could be about Leo when it comes to a relationship this week. The King of Swords. That's up above. This could be any Leo that's already engaged in a partnership. Okay, and you're getting out of the relationship and that what you are putting in. And you know, the Knight of Cups could also be an extension of a job offer and also formulate and bring together romantic relationships specifically. Following the Knight of Cups on top of the Ace of Swords, now we have the Four of Swords. So we're getting a lot of swords here. A lot of mental energy going on here. All right. But I don't want to just focus on that one thing that I just came up with. But it could be a lot of mental stuff that's going on for some lines that I'm reading for. And it could be relationship wise, work related wise, you name it. Anyway, this is to pull your energy back though, Leo, to regain a sense of self, replenish your energy. Detaching, could be just taking a day off from work, doing something exclusively just for you, recreating your own happiness. You could be planning also a future trip if we don't get any movement cards here by the end of the spread. But this is resting up, relaxing, rejuvenation, replenishment. All right, on top of the Ace of Pentacles here for you, now we have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles is putting in that grind for some Leos that I'm talking about. This still could be a pay raise and then also saving up for something greater. But also I take in addition that the Seven of Pentacles could be launched out into other areas of your life in terms of opportunities. On top of the Three of Swords, we're going to finish off here with the Page of Swords again. See, a lot of mental energy here in this spread. Page of Swords just represent new conversations, possibly with new individuals that you meet, or it could be just, you know, new conversations that you have with existing people. Information is what I usually get with the Page of Swords. Oh my God, how the hell did that happen? Okay, Eagles. Oh, anyway, Page of Swords could just represent information coming to you, however you access information. It could be through social media, could be watching TV, reading the newspaper, that sort of thing. But then here, somebody taking up some sort of interest in you, and right now, it could be a friend, it could be a coworker, it could be a neighbor, but they're just checking you out possibly. But so far, we haven't drawn any cards that would be indicative of them coming forward. So they're staying in the background for now. All right. So this is what I had for you, Leo, this week. Don't mind me. The football is on and my Eagles were winning, but now they're starting to lose their lead. And I don't like that. But anyway, take what's going to work for you. Leave the rest alone. You guys don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Have a safe, great week ahead. Always come back here to get more of these messages from me, Leo, and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.